Hi, Becca Ann here, and I need to make some graduation cards, so I thought I'd share the process with you. I've had to make lots of graduation cards in my day. I have been a teacher at the high school, so I picked up some very simple products that I thought you would like to see how I do my cards. I have 4 that I need to make this year for my cousin's kids that are graduating. Some of my cousin's kids, and I just wanted to show you that I make a very simple card and you can do it too. So I have this stamp in my stash from 2002 Stampin' Up. I have used this over and over and over. I never buy another one. One graduation stamp I feel is all you'll ever need, and if you don't have that, look at how this sketch design is. I decided to just practice and sketch it out myself. It is so simple. I'm going to hold it so that you can see it, and you could pause this and practice and make your own caps if you wanted to. So I always use this stamp, and if you didn't have it, it sure would be easy. Always have some congratulations and congrats in your stash. So with some very simple things like some stamps, some sequins that you can get at the Dollar Tree. I have some star punches, and these are very old. I've used these over and over to where I've graduated to some cutting ones. These are just some Firefly from Memento I've had for quite a while. So I just start cutting stars, and I get a panel of paper and go to town. So since I have 4 cards to make, I like to get a piece of 5.5 by 4 1/4 piece of paper, and I'm going to do some random stamping. And I like to, if you have some stars stamps in your stash and confetti, that's a good place to start. So I have some confetti from this So Sentimental stash, but you know, there's lots of birthday. I could have pulled one of my birthday sets that has streamers or other confetti, any little stamp. It could be little circles, and I have this stars from this Woodworks. And you just go through your things and you will see that you have things you didn't even realize you have. Just look through what you have. It could be a spray of dots, some splatter, anything. So I just start stamping and have them coming off the page, randomly stamp. All right? And after I do that, I move on to the confetti. Let's go with the confetti. And I'm using a light, it's called So Saffron Yellow. And see, it even made a mark. It won't matter when we're done. And you just turn. You just keep turning. And then I have a darker yellow. I'm going to go with this crushed curry color. There may not be a big difference, but you're getting the idea of what we need to do here. Now I might even change this to the school color. The school colors are green, white, and black for the high school graduates. And then I have someone graduating from Annapolis Naval Academy from college, so I'm going to do that one a little different. All right, I'm going to show you right here. See how this didn't go all the way? That's what's great about this stamp, and if you don't have this stamp, how easy it is to correct it. I'm just going to take it and go across like that, and it gives this sketched look. See? So very easy. All right, I'm going to finish this up and I will show you what it looks like. So I finished stamping and I decided to wait to do the confetti because the young man graduating from Annapolis Naval Academy, his colors are navy blue and gold. So I want to switch my confetti. So I've got this, and since I need 4 cards, I'm going to cut this down into strips of 2 inches each, and then the last one will have a little extra length. So I've got this, and I want to stamp the confetti, and I'm going to ink it. This color is called Emerald Envy, and with one stamp it's pretty dark, and then I can just go in and it will lighten up as I go. And I just want to go around and give them, you know, the confetti like it's floating down and it's getting on the caps. I'm fine with that for this project. I just like it very random and all over, because what I'm going to do is just have a strip of this paper on the card. See how I'm just going around? So I've done that with these 2 already, and they look pretty darn busy, don't they? But just wait, we'll get it knocked back a little bit with what we're doing. Very simple. All right, this is coming together actually quite quickly. So I have my card base, my A2, and I've got a 4 by 5 1/4 panel, and I want you to see this cardstock is a Stampin' Up! Emerald Envy, and we could just get it started by putting it together, because here's my 2 inches by 5 1/4, and then this is 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to glue this on, and that's the main part, is this strip. And then I'm going to start building the stars and the sentiment. So they come together really quickly, and if you have quite a few to make, this is a very easy kind of style where you just doing the strip. Now, I love pattern paper, but I always like to do the school colors, and I want it to feel like a graduation card. So I very rarely can find paper that works. All right, so here's what we got so far. And then I built some of the stars. This gold is just a Hobby Lobby or Michael's paper. I just want you to see how we can build it. And I have a congratulations here. And we're going to be putting it across. Now it's blending in too much, so I start taking my scraps and I can put the gold behind it. Like that. I could probably put some black behind it, like this, and that'll make a big difference. So I probably, in the end, will do that, all right, when we get to the end, to build my flag up. But I just want you to see how you just play with it until you get it what you want, all right? So if I'm doing my congratulations and I start building in the stars, see how it's not quite as busy now? And then I'll put one of these stars over here. Now, I have to tell you, if you just use your paper, you don't have an embossing folder or anything, that'd be fine. But I went ahead, I have I have this embossing folder that has stripes. It just gives it a little more interest. Or you could take your star stamp and stamp the same color behind there. Something to just jazz it up a little bit. Alright, so I am going to change out this panel for the one with the stripes. And I don't know what embossing folder that is, what brand, but I definitely got it on a clearance. Probably good old Tuesday mornings when they were around. Alright, so I could have matted this with some more black, but to keep it simple, I'm not. I don't expect that the recipients, 18-year-olds, are going to care that much about my card. You know, when I was 18, I was thinking about what was inside the card at that time. Not so much about what the card looked like. But we do all change, don't we? So now we're going to glue this on. I do want this to be a two crafters, one design. The ladies, Melissa of Mo Creations, Gloria of Girlia's Cards, and Lisa of You See Why I'm a Diva. It worked out perfect that this week the ladies were wanting us to do graduation cards. So I'm participating in that open collaboration, as well as Satmorn Makes, hosted by Jillian Norwood. All right, check it out. See, I don't think it's too busy now you get the stars on there. And you know what? If you don't have stars this big, 5 small ones, right? Whatever you do, it'll be appreciated. Now, I could stamp stars on my banner of congratulations, but I do feel like it would make it just a bit too busy for me. Let me show you the inside. I had this You Did It from a paper pumpkin set, and these little caps came in it. So I wanted to make sure I used that and stamped some of the stars on the inside. And now I do want to put some of these sequins on here. I do have little black stars too, but I think those are enough. Maybe I'll put some on here, but let's get a few of these sequins on here. Like they're coming down. And I think this will just give it the touch it needs. So the cards are finished, and I have to say that they really pack a punch. You know, it's a very simple design. The sentiment, I have a strip that spans across. That's 1 inch by 4, and I have the congratulations centered in there. And I put these sequins on that are from the Dollar Tree. Very simple, but very elegant, I think. And I did them very similar, but each card is different. So this is the one I was working on that I showed you last. I trimmed the little bit of the star off. I've offset those 2 stars. And this one, I was starting to run out of stars and was just using scrap paper to do it, to finish up my stars. And so I just added 3, and I had these little bitty sticker gems that were stars, so it worked out perfect to put in the middle. And for the young man graduating from Annapolis, I wanted his to be a little bit bigger. And I did find this blue and white star paper in my stash that I wanted to put in it because it went great with the theme. And this card is 5 by 6 and a half. It was some pre-made cardstock. So I hope this gives you some inspiration to make some of your own graduation cards with just some stars and some stamps and a whole lot of fun. I hope you're having a great crafty day, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.